all these markers.
Okay, so you want to dumpster dive at the public schools. I gotcha, I'm with you, I'm gonna help you. For starters, let me tell you what you can expect to find based on my approximately 13 years of public school dumpster diving.
We've got a whole bunch of makeup, all of these palettes, and assorted little powders, a little thing like a sample size.
Yep, that's where we started, was in the public schools. Well, technically in the recycling bins, then the public schools here in Utah, and we found so many goodies that got us going on the dumpster diving train.
I don't know. Reagan, will you get me the stepladder, please? There's a couple of baskets in here. We'll grab those for the...
And now we're gonna help you attempt to do the same.
A whiteboard here.
I know, right? And a perfectly brand new glue stick. We get all of our glue sticks this way.
No promises, no guarantees, and I do not condone anything illegal. Whatever you choose to do, well, that's at your own risk. Your own risk.
A broom. Yes! I know to a lot of you, this is like, why would you be excited about that kind of stuff?
I'm just here to give you my experience, my tips, my thoughts, and things that I've learned along the way in, like I said, somewhere around 13 years of dumpster diving at public schools, well, and elsewhere, but specifically right now, public schools.
So for starters, the obvious. You are going to find all kinds of teacher, school, classroom, and office supplies. There are loads, I mean loads. I can't even tell you. We have not had to buy pens, pencils, rulers, crayons, erasers, markers, those kinds of things in so long because we have found so many in the dumpsters. Things for your preschool, your homeschool, your own classroom. So many of these supplies. When teachers move or they retire, something changes. All of this stuff ends up out in the dumpsters. Don't believe me? Stay tuned. In the next few weeks, we're gonna be starting on that again and you're gonna see. Now this is funny. We always find toy buckets, pool noodles, and water bottles. It just never fails. The toy buckets, I'm pretty sure that is for like lunches. They use those to carry the lunch boxes back to the classrooms. This is in elementary schools. And then the water bottles and the cups, a lot of times those are from the teacher's lounge or from assorted like projects and activities throughout the year. Look at these cups, so many fabulous ones in Lego. We sold several of them and then kept some. So many goodies. Notebooks. Oh my goodness, very rarely do we have to buy lined paper or spiral bound notebooks because we find so many in the dumpsters. Often they will have maybe a label on the front, a few pages have been used. We just tear out all the pages that have been used, and then we have all that we need and then some to share. We've even sold some in our yard sales because there are just so many. Plastic pages, dividers, and binders. So many binders. We never purchase binders anymore, and they are another thing that we have sold loads of in our yard sales over the years. Then, storage and organization supplies. From totes to tubs to baskets, we never buy any of that anymore. You will find so many of these. We use them for sorting and storage. You guys have seen that throughout so many of our videos. All of the totes that I have for dumpster diving are from the dumpsters. We sell some of the things, especially in yard sales. We've donated a bunch, we've shared a bunch, and of course we use a bunch of them. So definitely expect to find loads of storage and organization products. All right, this one is a little tricky. You will find food, and this can be very upsetting. I don't want to get into the politics of it or any of that. I don't really get into that anymore. I just want to make you aware of what you will expect to find and prepare you for it and share the experiences that we have and just be grateful for the opportunity that we have to rescue some food, to share, to donate, and to use it ourselves. You're gonna find food. At the end of the school year, lots of things are getting thrown out because they will expire by the next school year or because of grant and finance situations, which is the case with a lot of school supplies. They have to use X amount of dollars each year or they won't get that much money the next year to use. And unfortunately, waste is the result. So just be warned, there will be food. Then on to a much happier note, crafting and home decor. You will find so much of it, from decorating the school, the classrooms, craft projects, teacher gifts. Don't gift your teachers with anything but gift cards or cash if you feel so inclined, because the teacher gifts, I guarantee, I promise you, I will show you the proof. They end up in the dumpsters, okay? But yes, crafting supplies galore. And lots of home decor.
Super awesome stained glass Coco Pelli thing. Needs a teeny bit of work, but super awesome find. The things people throw away, you guys.
Then books. Lots and lots of books. This is another one that can be very upsetting when you see the reality, when you are exposed to it, when you are made aware of it. It can be very upsetting. Just do the best you can to save what you feel that you are able. Donate them, share them, sell them. I find lots of textbooks that I'm able to sell. I've also sold like loads and lots of books online. And then of course, many of them we have kept and used ourselves over the years. And then once we were done with them or kind of aged out of them, then we were able to share them. There will be books, lots and lots of books. It can be overwhelming. I used to try to save all of them. That was not realistic or smart or healthy. Please set your boundaries from the beginning. You are not going to be able to save everything. Take what you can, save what you can, and then, hey, maybe tell other people in your area that you trust and feel comfortable sharing your honey hole with, and maybe they have the time and energy to go and save some more of the books. Illegal dumping. This can be the best and worst situation that you will find in the dumpsters. When there are home foreclosures, apartment cleanouts, spring cleaning, yard sale leftovers, all of that. Well, okay, not all of it. Some people do take care of their own stuff, but a lot of it ends up in the local public school, church, and public park dumpsters. We have found so many goodies, so many treasures, along with some really upsetting things over the years. Oh boy, be prepared. There will be upsetting things as well. I'm not getting into that in this video in detail, but just know there will be unalive creatures, animals, pets, things like that, the leftovers of fish fries, stuff like that. Be prepared for that. Not going to get into it. I've done other videos about that. Those kinds of things are illegal dumping, and that does happen. Be prepared for it. But for the most part, the illegal dumping is lots of goodies, lots of homeware, lots of toys, jewelry, makeup, clothing, so many goodies. And every now and then, some Disney stuff, which I am all for. You know that. I'm the frugal, Disney-loving mama. Lots and lots of goodies come with the illegal dumping. I'm not going to get into, again, the politics, the right or wrong of that. I am just going to do my best to salvage as much as possible and enjoy the benefits. I have, over the years, done situations where I asked people like online, hey, let me know if you're cleaning out a bunch of stuff and you don't want to take it to the thrift store or whatever, I will come and get it for you. That is also another option if you don't want to have to dumpster dive for those goodies. There will, of course, be actual garbage in the dumpsters. Of course there will. But a lot less at the end of the school year and over the summer. None of the nasty stuff, because school is not in session. There are not usually meals happening unless your school does one of the summer meal programs. So there will be garbage here and there to actually sort through. There will be nasty stuff. They're dumpsters. But the one kind of garbage, unfortunate, sometimes nasty thing that I guarantee you will find at the end of the school year throughout the summer, that's yard waste. They mow the lawns, they trim the trees. You're gonna find all of that, not just from the schools, but also from residents in the area that don't want to take care of their own yard waste. It's going to end up in the dumpsters. It's unfortunate, it's not fun, but it's there. Just be warned, be prepared. All right, frugal friends and aspiring dumpster divers, even longtime dumpster divers, have you checked out your local public schools or park dumpsters or church dumpsters? Tell us all about it in the comments. Are you going to attempt diving in those locations? Let us know. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Check it out. Just don't do anything crazy. Don't make a mess. No cutting locks or forcing lids. And as you get out there and do this, be sure to come back and tell us what things you have found, what was most shocking, surprising, what were the best surprises, and do you now believe me that public school dumpsters are the place? They are the thing. While we wait for school to let out here in Utah, be sure to check our backlog. We have so many videos of 7 years here on YouTube, and then of course my 7 years before that of public school dumpster diving. I've thrown in some of that here and there over the years. Check out those videos to get excited and to see the possibilities and the reality of public school dumpster diving. I'm so excited to hear about your experiences and what things you have been able to save and salvage and how you've been able to use them in your own life or donate or share. It is so exciting, and really, the possibilities are absolutely endless and unbelievable until you see it for yourself. Have a wonderful day, frugal friends. I do hope that you are subscribed, that you will consider giving us a thumbs up, and maybe even sharing some of our content. We will see you all very soon.